this without a good old nice cerveza. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure to do yourself and myself a big favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, smash that thumbs up, drop a comment, and share if you can, if you want. I don't care who you share it to, but every time you share it to someone, it helps the video out. So with that being said, my name is Brian. This is OzarkBassinTV, my channel, and we're going to talk a little bit about bladed jigs today. I had a video that was supposed to come out, I just didn't edit it, and I caught some fish on a bladed jig. I also caught fish when Faith caught her PB on the spinnerbait. I caught like a 2-pounder on a bladed jig at that pond. So since I have nothing to upload tonight, we're just going to do this really quick. And this isn't one of those throwaway videos that, hey, don't watch it, it's just trash that you uploaded. I actually have some knowledge in here to drop on you guys. Some of you guys, most of you guys might already know a lot of this, but some of you guys might be wondering what I'm about to talk about. And specifically with the bladed jig is what to throw on it as a trailer. Little mods that you can do to your trailers to get more bites, just to make it look different. Also to make sure it doesn't counterwork against the blade. So, usually you have a bladed jig right here. Let me take this trailer off because I don't want you guys to see the trailer that I had on there. That's for later. But you have a bladed jig right here. This is a Z-Man Project Z, and that's basically what a bladed jig is. It's a jig with a little blade attached to it right there. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see that. So when this goes through the water, this blade is going to vibrate and it's going to push water, and it's going to attract the bass. It's really good to throw in basically all conditions. Clear water, murky water, winter, summer, spring, fall. There's so many ways to work it. It is super versatile. You can work it like a jig, skip it along the bottom, hop it along the bottom. You can, yo-yo it. You can slow roll it. You can burn it and like pause like a crankbait, give it a couple little, twitches, like you would a spinnerbait. There's just so many things you can do, and this is one of my favorite baits to throw. I'm surprised I haven't caught my PB on this. My PB was caught on, sorry, got something stuck in my throat. My PB was caught on a buzzbait though, so little different story. We're gonna talk, I wanted to use this bait for this video I'm about to talk about, and I wasn't able to. I went and bought it. Luckily, the Academy had it. I think there's one in my MTB box that I'm about to, I think next week or the week after, I'm going to try to do a slam. So I think there's one in there, so we'll use that for sure. Also some surprises with Catchco coming up, but the clickbait is what I wanted to talk the most with you guys about. If you guys can see that, is that why people do that? Is it working? So it's not your average, bladed jig. But the things that make a difference, here, let me take it out. So as I was saying, I wanted to throw this, but my dumbass got out there onto the water, the creek, river, whatever, and I didn't bring it with me. I left it at home. So I had to throw this Z-Man Project Z, which isn't a bad clickbait, but you can see their difference in profile. This one is a little bigger. You see that than this one. So slightly bigger. The blade stays up right here too, and it makes a clicking noise. If you guys hear that. Let's not hook myself. So when it goes back and forth, it makes a clicking noise, which is why it's called clickbait. Also YouTube too. These were made by YouTubers. So clickbait. Think about that. Whereas this one, not really any much noise from that. So just a slightly different profile, bigger blade for sure. And I really wanted to get some underwater footage of this one. We will have that soon, but for today's video, sorry, I was not able to do that. We use this one though for here. So usually, I'll show you just what this clickbait looks like, what I would usually throw on it, which would probably be a Bandoto bug or a Kraken craw or some other creature type bait, beaver tail, craw bait, whatever you want to call it. So usually you would want to use this one. Usually you would want to throw it on like this, so it matches up like that, right? So you're gonna want to go in through the nose right here and just kind of feed it and just keep pushing along that, and it's gonna pop out. I'd probably say about a little more than halfway through the main body of this, probably like 2/3 through the main body, and then that's your bait right there. Let me hold it up. That's your bait right there, your bladed jig. with the creature bait. And then you open up these claws right there, they're stuck together. Open up all these phalanges, whatever you want to call them, right there, and then that's your average traditional setup trailer for the Chatterbait, which this is a Chatterbait. It's a bladed jig, but it's also from Z-Man. It's called the Chatterbait. It's this Project Z, I think, which is like $8, $9, something like that. So also what people like to do is they like to throw, now this is Googan Squad, these are all Googan Squad brands. I happen to pick up because when I go certain places they don't have Googan Squad, so when I go to places they have them, I just pick up Googan Squad, because anyone can pick up Strike King baits from Walmart. So I went to Academy today and just loaded myself. I think I got these from Bass Pro Shops. I got this from Academy. But yeah, so right here we have our just basic soft plastic paddle tail swim bait, you know. So the thing about putting this, I'll use this one, the thing about putting this on a Chatterbait is that you have this. The main focus of the bladed jig is the blade itself. The blade does all the work. The trailer's just there for basically a little more bulk, maybe minor presentation movement. So you have this, the main part about a paddle tail is a paddle tail. It's gonna kick, it's gonna churn up water, it's gonna move water really quick, which is basically gonna work, the blade and the paddle tail are gonna work against each other. Now you can still throw it like this and catch fish, but I wouldn't recommend it, because I've done it a lot, and I've done simple, I've literally done what I'm about to show you and started catching fish, which I think you'll see. You might have seen it in the video before if I had it in there. But so a lot of people, you know, like to take this and flip it upside down, so your blade, you know, your paddle tail is like that, and it's upside down, so it's less kicking movement. That's all fine and dandy, but I'm gonna show you guys something else. I forget where I picked this up. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how. I'm sure a lot of you guys know, you know, what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna take this paddle tail. That's why it's called a paddle tail. It looks like a paddle, and I'm going to cut it. So now it looks like that. And then I'm gonna cut the other side too. So now you got like almost like a little finesse boot tail with the paddle, or with the swim bait. So what that is gonna do is it's still gonna wiggle, and the fish is still gonna see that wiggly movement. It's just not gonna counteract the blade anymore. So you're still gonna get a nice soft wiggle. And I'll show you guys right now what it looks like. So this is the regular paddle tail. Now you can see the blade is, or not the blade, but the paddle of the swim bait is moving a lot more erratic, and you can see it's pushing water and stuff like that. So now we're going to switch over to the, you know, more modified version of the swim bait, basically a finesse boot tail on it, and you're gonna see how it works. It still moves a little bit, but it does not counteract the blade anymore. So paddle tail is perfect for spinner baits, but for chatterbaits you want to modify them a little bit. So that is my technique as the swim bait trailer for the bladed jig. Now again, I wish I could have used this today and filmed it and show you guys how well the bladed jig works in water too, but unfortunately I was stupid and I forgot to bring it. So I could go back and refilm everything, but we don't have time for that. If you guys do want to see me do some underwater footage of the clickbait, which I'm pretty sure you will, I might do a whole video just about clickbaits. We're gonna go back to the Bandoto bug, which I love to throw. You can throw a Kraken craw too. Sorry, I can't talk. You can throw a Kraken craw too on it, or, you know, just any, you know, rage tail, rage swim, or whatever, any other type of craw style bait. Okay, so what I already showed you guys, you know, how you traditionally rig it. What I'm going to show you is a little different, and I know a lot of you guys have seen this too, but I like to do this also just because, not only because it kind of bulks up. There goes the wind. Sorry for the wind noises. It's tornado season, so the wind likes to pick up out of nowhere. We are going to show you guys how I like to modify these, and you can do it with Kraken crawl, like I said, and it's a great presentation. Instead of having it sit like this, I don't know how to show you guys what I'm trying to say, but instead of having it sit like this, we're going to flip it and have it sit like that. So it's going to get a bigger profile, and not only is it going to get a bigger profile, but So let me rewind that. So you're gonna put it in sideways like that, not like this. Flip it like that, put it in sideways, and just keep going through the center. It's gonna want to twist on you, just don't let it. And then you're gonna want to pull it up and poke it out right in between those two little arms right there, and then pull it onto there, and boom. So now you got, instead of your profile flat, now it is a little more bulky. So instead of representing a crawfish, it is representing a bait fish. And these claws in the water will do the exact same thing they were doing flat, except now they're on their side. So I'm going to show you right now what it looks like to have it regularly rigged up. And you'll see, you know, it looks cool. A lot of people do it like that. But if you switch it around, I'll show you right now what it looks like with the other profile. If you switch it like that, not only do you have a bulkier profile, but you have a presentation that not a lot of people do. So that bass could be like, oh, I've seen that a million times. You flip it sideways, he's gonna be like, ah, I'm eating that tonight, you know what I mean? So, especially in pressure water, when they're chasing down bluegill, and you can get white chatterbaits do it with white Bandoto bugs, and you can mimic shad. So especially if you're slow rolling it or popping it like a jig, mimicking dying shad, especially in the fall, bodies of waters that have shad on it, that's really good choice. So again, those are just two ways that I like to modify. There's many other ways to do it, but I hope you guys learned something today. Drop comments and let me know if you already knew how to do it or if that's something new to you. Again, make sure to subscribe if you have not yet. We are doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be epic. It's going to be, we're going to have 3 winners. I think I might just throw about a bunch of baits together that I already had laying around for 3rd place. 2nd place, we might buy some baits. 3rd place is probably going to be worth $300 worth of stuff. So, big giveaway, 3 chances to win. Make sure to subscribe. And also I'm going to be giving away for my subscribers too. It's not going to be based off of Instagram. I'm going to promote it on Instagram, but you have to be subscribed to my channel for legit this time. Like straight up, if you're not subscribed, you're not able to enter type thing. I will be picking from my subscribers, so that's what I'm saying. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we have videos with fish caught. I just haven't had a chance to edit them. I've had to go to the doctors. It's been really busy tax season at the tattoo shop, especially with stimulus checks coming in. Everyone's wanting tattoos, to the point where it's causing me health problems. Yeah. Again, enjoy you guys. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Stay salty. No, don't stay salty. I don't know why I said that. By the way, if you ever like bit the head off one of these things, they're really salty. It's kind of gross. I don't like doing it, but I have to for the fish. You guys keep it real, and I'll see you guys next week.